you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fourth qualifier for the Season 26 tournament. Apologies for the slight delay. A lot of things to manage at once, but we are here, and we have our tournament bracket published. So, yeah, for tonight, joining me in the comms booth is Nibbles. How are you doing?
I'm trying to load the bracket and it's showing that it's not yet available to the public.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. I was also muted in Discord. I did the intro. But yeah, how are you doing, Nibbles?
Doing all right.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I get start tournament. That's what it was. But yeah, our bracket was just published. For this qualifier, we have 11 participants. So 5 of them actually have buys, technically. Well, 4 or 5, however you want to look at it. But for round 2, the people who got buys were were Bop, Cadus, God of Arc, Harpocrates, and Septi. Although Harpocrates and Septi will be playing each other. So whoever wins that match will go straight to being qualified. As for round 1, there is Q, Blaziken, Madara Uchiha, Rhythm, Orb Sagel, and JG Salem. They're in that order, so it is Q versus Blaziken, Madara versus Rhythm, Orb Sigil and JG Salem. Orb Sigil versus JG Salem, excuse me. And for round 2, we'll have Harpocrates versus Septi. So, with that being said, we'll have people are going to set up their games now, and then we'll hop into the matches. Nibbles, any early predicts on who will qualify? Those people.
You know, Harp said that he hasn't played this set that much, but I've known him for a while. I know he's a good player, and I expect him to win that one single match he needs to actually qualify. The others, it's really hard to tell. I think Q and Blaziken will be an interesting match to watch. But yeah, any of these could go anyway.
Yeah, I would even say the Harp versus Septi match is not as straightforward. Like, yes, Harpocrates was a very good player in a few seasons ago, but like you said, he hasn't played in a while, so it'll be interesting to see if he can actually shake the rust off. But yeah, it looks like our first game is underway, so I will change over to that. We got Madara versus Rhythm. So I will just fix the top a little bit.
So no livers threes from either one. Oh, that should. Yep, he does get the board with that shock bomb. So big tempo swing there.
Arc Bomb coming out. And arrow's gonna hit? Nope. Apologies. My chat is like not loading. Like my multi-chat. Alright, there we go. It's finally loaded. I had to restart it. Hence why you might have heard Windows noise.
Unfortunate, just catches the top of that.
Looks like Madara's going for a Mega Boulder. No, Ray, okay. I guess maybe it was too early for it, but I think the turn should have been, early enough.
Yep, he definitely had it. I think he just wanted to play it safe. He also may not have brought it. But we'll see now. Yep,
Yep, there it
Boulder.
is. Alright, so Madara will be up 1-0. It's best of 3. We'll catch the next game as well.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought JG Salem forgot to turn on spectators.
Yeah,
but he's just warming up with Oa.
Yeah, I thought the same as well. I was worried about that for a second. But anyways, Rhythm and Madara back underway. And they're both towering. So Rhythm is gonna just have a tempo advantage here. If any D-Tower. Looks like they're going not for a D-Tower, but for a Boar Summon. It's a very weird book for 10s, I would say. Not that many people bring Boars as much anymore. But
Yeah, twice now that Boar has been punished with a Shock Bomb.
very good Pebbles, though. Hits Madara completely, even through the tower. Every single Pebble hit there. Storm Spirit out. That's gonna be another,
Shock Bomb.
Yeah.
Looks like he's not confident with the angle.
Oh, even better, Mega Boulder. And yeah, that's gonna bring Rhythm down to almost kill range.
Yeah, does he have Blast from the Past? He does, but he just barely catches the edge there.
That makes
I'm not
it,
sure
right?
if that Arc Bomb sinks. That's gonna be close. Yeah. So it's dependent on the arrow pattern, which way the knockback goes when you stuff it. And I don't know if there's been anyone who's really figured out the arrow pattern 100%, because it is based on both where the bomb is and where you aim your arrows.
Looks like Rhythm also brought Mega Boulder. That's gonna actually not be the best Mega Boulder, but pretty decent nonetheless. I mean, Madara is almost dead here. And oh yeah, that's gonna
Input
be game.
error.
Yep. Now a lot of things kill here. Could go for a second Mega or a Shock Bomb, even better. So this series is gonna be tied up.
Yep.
Looks like we got a couple other matches underway, so we'll get into those as soon as this series finishes. Blaziken and Q have started. I think we'll probably see if we can get Blaziken and Q after this third match here. Or we could get Harpo versus Septi. I'm okay with either one. I don't know if you have a preference.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna switch to the panel real quick.
Well, while we are waiting for that game to restart, we can give a quick summary of the other games. Blaze and Q are still both at full health, running what seem to be fairly generic books. Orb Sigil is running a Comet mix against JG, and he is slightly behind, although he should be able to hit a Comet here and even things up. And he does do that. And Harp has recently started against Septi. With Septi running a Sandstorm mix.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for Rhythm to change their book, it looks like. That's what Madara said in chat.
So the last two games we've seen both players, like I mentioned before, not really going the side hiding, just staying top and playing rather aggressive books. So I wonder if one or both players are going to change to something a little slower and something that involves a little more side hide.
All right, we are underway. Let's get right into this. Wow, that is a very interesting spawn for Rhythm. I think he won't be happy with that, but does have flight to get over, and he probably could hop over there anyways with good movement. Pebbles immediately. So Madara's gonna, if Madara's brought BFTP, this is gonna be a very easy D flight. Get BFTP and
Oh, and he Qs.
use. Wow. Does Rhythm have BFTP like last game? He does. This isn't a good angle for Arc Bomb, no matter what way you look at it, but can do some damage and gets a good Shock Bomb off.
Yeah, that should be full damage. And it is.
So Rhythm off to a good start here. And very nice flash from Madara. I was a bit worried that was a bit a little bit too far away, but it did work quite well.
His flight is on cooldown though, so he's probably just gonna have to lob a shock bomb here.
Ooh, tried to lob a mud, and that's not gonna. Yeah, Rhythm can barely squeeze out of that.
Oh, he's playing with fire here a little bit though.
Here comes the Mega, and
From that position,
land.
he's definitely flashable, but I think being on low health is making Madara run away a little bit.
And misses the mud. Can Rhythm close out this game? This is the BFTP. Has Deluge, that should do it. Oh, Deluge pushes Madara back. Okay.
We're going to see Flash now that he really is out of options, or is he just going to play it safe?
Tower first, yeah.
Yeah, but we know that Rhythm does have Pebbles, so that's just stalling for one turn.
Not the best flash angle here, to be honest.
And yeah, looks like he just gave up.
Yeah, looks like this is... looks like Madara's out of options here, and that will be GG's. So Rhythm will advance 2-1 in the bracket, and will take on Cadus, actually. To determine who will advance to top 16. So, any preference on these three games they're running? Nibbles?
I would say Blaziken and Q might be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
Although I think that's probably one that's going to take the longest, just based on the way both players are playing.
Gotcha. I think we'll go to Harpo and Septi because that is a match to determine who will get top 16, as in advance to the main tournament. Now, like you said, Septi running a Sands mix, you said?
Yeah, Sandstorm mix.
That's quite an interesting decision because Harpo hasn't played much with the Sand spells since they've came out. He's been inactive, so it looks like this is potentially an attempt to throw Harp off.
Yeah, and it looks like Sandstorm's already come out. You can see most of the map is covered in sand. And what that's going to do for Septi is it's going to make Burning Sands powered up pretty much no matter where Harper goes on the map. Looks like he does have an upgraded monolith there.
Harpo trying to open up the position with Pebbles, but Septi's still trapped. And Pyramid to close it again.
And since we are a little late, I'm curious to see how much health is left, or what the cooldown is on Monolith, because if he can get another one out here, that's some big health again, but I think that is it for that Monolith, yeah.
Yep. Turns to sand. And also, these Totem Armas that just spawned, not very good for Septi. I mean, these are very close. A bit too close for comfort. Septi is gonna most likely have to reposition.
It looks like he's gonna consume that.
Yeah, consuming... Okay, that's very interesting. Consuming the totem. Only problem is that Harp is free and can kind of do whatever he wants in this position, and even then, it's a lot of Totem Arma voids, like just closing in on Septi. He's gonna have to get out of there, and goes downwards.
I'm not sure about that gate location because I think the top right Arma is still going to hit him in 1 or 2 turns. Harp setting up to block Skyray and Deluge. Surely he has to consume here. Yeah, and he does, getting that worm up to 90.
That's quite a healthy looking worm. I haven't seen too many worms at high health, but this isn't a very good position for Septi. I mean, Pebble's pretty much fully hitting. He's still trapped.
Yeah. Gate is on cooldown. Swap is on cooldown.
And yeah, one of the voids hits, and Harp is going to be able to take advantage of this most likely. Stuffs a Mega down there, and that's game 1 going to Harp.
Meanwhile, Blaze and Q are still more or less full health with 150 prot.
Yeah, and also in the meantime, Cadis and Rhythm have started their match.
And if Cadius has Boulder here, that could be game.
Alright, Harp and Septi have started back up. Harp treeing immediately. Of course, notably, one of the few spells that has... In fact, I think the only spell that has a difference in starting turn between low times and high times being Tree. Tree starting turn 1 low times and turn 2 in high times.
Right.
But,
and Septi is running a Comet mix this time, but it looks like he still did bring Worm and Sands of Time.
Yeah, I guess he didn't realize the Sandstorm mix wasn't working, has to switch it up. That's an interesting location to Sands of Time, going to the side here. Frost Arrow, going to push Harp back, and Harp's not going to be able to get over there.
Yeah. You can really see the time pressure, though, for Septi, where he didn't micro his Worm at all, didn't spit to get some sand on the ground. So you can see now he's got setting up Sandy Shores just to increase the power of his Burning Sands. But again, he could be spitting for free and setting up sand all over the map.
Septi gonna be forced to move here. And has Mac Air for mobility.
Yeah. I think we've seen Sky Ray from Harp here, so he might just, yep. Just knocks him back down into that aura.
Is this a Comet? No, Burning Sands.
Yeah, I'd love to see Septi starting to bring that Worm into play. Even if he just gets it a little closer here, it allows the D-Tower next turn with Spit.
Unfortunately for Septi, that Ice Tower is still going to take aura damage, but won't be D-Towered by the aura. Harp will have to reset it. And Harp, on the other hand, has been D-Towered. Harp setting up a Flight Brought here.
Yeah, it looks like Septi doesn't have that much to deal with side and bottom hiding outside of Burning Sands. 'Cause he obviously wants to force Harp top so he can Comet him.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely the game plan. Summons another worm. That's gonna be aura'd. For sure. Or raid. But for Septi, he's gonna be able to Mac Air now. I don't know if that Mac Air fits. Like, he can get up with Mac Air from the side. It's pretty tight looking, the amount of land. Harp setting up a tree to block off any potential comets in the center of the map. And uses aura for zoning.
Meanwhile, Q has won game 1.
Harp kind of also doesn't really have too much of a plan. I mean, it's hard when your opponent has one spell that just dominates top so much, like Comet, so he's just sort of digging out the bottom. Now we're gonna go after that worm.
Should see a Spit here for at least 15 damage before the Worm goes away. No Spit, interesting. Yeah, I think Septi's just brought a book that doesn't have that many options when his opponent is hiding.
Well, there's A totem consumed, so that worm is now at 50. That blood bank is looking like a nice consume target pretty soon as well. And Septi is going to move a little bit up. Harp moving the blood bank so it doesn't get consumed. And kills the worm with a Sky Ray. Yeah, Septi's just gonna keep spamming Sandy Shores as much as possible, so there's no place Harp can go on the map that's not gonna have the enhanced Burning Sands. But there's the Storm Spirit from Harp. It looks like he wants to set up Windshield so that Comet can't hit him. Another worm out for Septi, but that's just gonna be destroyed by the Arma. And Harp is now going to come out of hiding and Spirit Shield here. So Harp setting up to go on the offensive.
Yeah, and he can just leave Septi trapped there.
See, Quake from Septi, that's a very interesting spell choice. Septi actually is in danger of getting hit by that void once it reaches full health. And, oh, Burning Sands kills the Storm Spirit. That is bad news for Harp. He's gonna have to go back to hiding.
I think just in terms of book choice, Harp does have an advantage here, though.
Yeah,
With
for sure.
or a good way to reach, and Septi not really having mobility outside of Mac Air. So as soon as he loses his 4 uses, he's already down at least 2, maybe even 3. He really won't have a way to get around the map, and Harp can just flight prot and hide, and let the Arma do work.
There's Consumed Soul coming out from Septi. But honestly, Harp is just going to Mega Boulder him here. He's sort of knows his all of Septi's book and isn't really scared here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the right play though, because he still got a big consume coming up next turn.
Frost
Decides
Arrow
not to go for
though,
it.
and
With the
sinks
sink.
Harp. That's gonna be a lot of offensive progress lost for Harp, and he's gonna have a hard time getting back up top now. Septi, on the other hand, will get passive healing from Fusion. Go on.
Yeah, it was curious that Septi went and side hid when he wanted top control so much with Comet. But now that he is top, it looks like he's going to try to maintain his position. Again, Burning Sands, but that'll just serve to drive Harp into a different position. I don't think we've seen Water Ball, so I don't think we're going to see Maelstrom here.
Yeah, definitely not. Septi's revealed most of his spells at the moment. Between all the sand spells, all the frost spells that he needs for Comet, Wake, Mac Air.
Yeah. And that was a mistake from Septi there with Sky Ray off cooldown, just burning his Mac Air for no reason.
Harp now in danger of getting hit by the Arma next turn. It'll probably only detower him. But still doesn't want to stay there too long nonetheless. Septi, on the other hand, should be fine. Ooh, Sandy Shore's gonna hit the tower as well. But it won't be that much more effective. Okay, Harp is actually in danger of getting hit next turn by the Arma. And realizes that and gates out. Can Comet reach there?
With the sideways Comet tech, it should just barely fit, but it looks like Septi doesn't go for it.
Yeah, too scared of the Void Armas. Multiple instances now, potentially hitting Septi, so understandable. This might, however, be a Comet. And here comes. Does not deflight Harp, only gets him to essentially deflight range. Of course.
Right, and he does have Burning Sands off cooldown now to deflight him wherever he goes. Oh, and this could be big if he gets him into the Arma. Yeah, so Harp now with Flight on cooldown and Armas on all sides.
Yep, he's on the run. Thankfully Comet is on cooldown, so... Oh, Deluge is one of the last spells. Will it knock him into the Arma? It will not.
Yeah, but he's got three totems around him now.
Septi with the waiting move, and one of the totems explodes right on Harp's turn as he wanted to kill it. Very unlucky. These are also very ugly totem spawns for Harp in general. Like, everywhere that he can go to hide from Comet is just armored off.
Yeah, he should have Gate back up.
Well, except for there, I guess.
Oh, and that awful luck with Arma.
Yep, here's the Burning Sands.
Yeah, chooses not to use the extra sand damage there, which I don't know if I agree with, because Harp is pretty much trapped and Gate's off cooldown, or on cooldown, sorry. So for those of you who don't know, you have to actually click on the sand in the location to get the bonus sand damage, and it'll turn red and then not be usable in the future.
Harp's starting to get chipped away here.
Oh, Quake.
Sandy
Oh, that's a
Shores.
big mistake from Septi. So we know that Septi has Quake, and we know that Harp had Gate still on cooldown, but I don't know why he wouldn't go for it there.
Yeah, I think if he took a second to realize there's a slightly better move there, would have been different, but that Sandy Shores was immediate. Harp's still trying to dig out areas so that he doesn't potentially get commented, as that worm is going to keep consuming totems and get bigger. Alright. Harp in an area where Septi won't really be able to reach him with Comet, and not
Burning
many
Sands
totems
is off
around.
cooldown now.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Yep, there it is. Again, didn't
But,
go for the bonus damage.
Yeah. Which is strange because he spent 5 or 6 turns setting up sand all over the map.
That worm is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and Harper's going to have trouble now getting close because that worm will consume through Protection Shield.
Now the worm is going to be at a health that it can just start chasing Harp, but Harp is going to drain up, so
Yeah.
we'll be able to outpace it.
Now, there was a change made within the past few months, which allows worms to walk on sand, and there is quite a lot of sand between Harp and that worm. So if his health drops, or if that worm is able to get a little more health from consuming totems, it might be able to just walk on that sand all the way to Harp.
There's more burning sands. This time Harp has... Yeah, Harp can take cover here and move away. Now we'll be able to stack some prots up. And that worm is now... Oh. Doesn't reach...
It looks like it's just out of range, yep. The range is very, very small for consume, and it does not increase with worm size. He may have one more turn to be able to consume that before it explodes. But now we're going to see the other downside of worm. You can't go on to where you already are, and you're still not close enough.
And yeah, that totem exploding. Harp just trying to create more land and a tree for him to drain, get back up some health. The blood bank is gonna start to put in work because, well, he's gonna heal off all these totem damage instances too. Now Harp is pretty much fully recovered.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets a spit here on that blood bank.
Chooses not to go for it.
Yeah, and without wanting to criticize too much, this is really poor play from Septi, not using his worms enough, because he could have really increased his worm mobility by just spitting randomly into space, and then the worm can walk. Not to mention the damage for actually hitting. So we have seen flash from Harp, so this should be an easy flash.
This is turn 55 though. I don't know if Harp has enough time to close it out, even with that really big mistake. Did what?
Septi just resigned. He did not realize that it was so late he could have forced the draw. Oh. He said that he has a real-life issue that he has to deal with. I also have a real-life issue that I need to deal with. I need to get some pizza. I will be back in a few minutes.
Yep. So while we have a little bit of downtime, looks like Cadus managed to beat Rhythm 2-1. So Cadus will advance to top 16. And in other news, like Nibbles mentioned before, Q and Blaziken had a very long first game. Q won that match. As for the other match, Salem and Orb Sigil, I believe, drew. So they're still on first to one win. And welcome in Day to commentary. I will let you take over a little bit. We just had Harp versus Septi finish, so we're...
Hello. joining in at the back of the qualifier here. It seems. Is it just these 2 games left?
Yeah. So there was a situation with Harp and Septi's game. The series might not be finished. I'm not sure what Septi wants to do.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That's right. Who are we watching then? Is JG?
Yeah, JG and Orb
Blaziken.
Sigil. JG and Orb Sigil just finished their second match. One of the first match drew. JG won game 1 technically, won a game.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Q and Blaziken are deep into game 2 with Q up 1-0. So I guess we can switch to
Really?
that.
Yeah, righto. Okay.
I will
Dude,
transition
this map
this over.
looks. Yeah, this map looks crazy as well. How are we going, Nibbles?
Nibbles went to get
Oh, gotcha.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All good. I'm just trying to catch up on these books now. I'm blown away that Q1. What's his? Do you know what his book is?
No, but both players have been running Flight Prot.
Yeah, righto. Consume as well, or just Flight Prot?
Not sure. Past that, we haven't been watching those games. Nibbles might have been paying a little bit more attention than me.
Yeah, so game 1, they were both running Aura. In game 2, I think I saw Aura from Q, and I definitely saw Consume from Blaze, so we switched that up. Because at one point, Q had 150 prot in game 1, and, you know, definitely want Consume against that.
I would just said as well, Q running generic with Blood Bank, Whisper. Dropped Mecha Arrow in Skyray, he thinks. I assume he's been watching it, so...
Blaziken leaping over. Gonna try and keep the initiative on Q. He got a very good pebble into the Void Arma on Q, so that propelled Blaziken's advantage.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'll let you two gentlemen take over a little bit more.
Easy done. I mean, Blaziken's in a pretty rough spot here. Yeah, Scatterrock's a crazy fucking spell as well to have with that book.
Yeah, do you also Consume here, or immediate Consume just takes the free health?
Yeah, Consume's definitely one of those spells that you're going to see heaps in this tournament.
And he may be out of Blast from the Past if he brought it, because it looks like he's just stuck underneath that blood bank.
Yeah, Telly's out. Yeah, he needs a trap or something here, he's just at such a disadvantage. Oh, he does have Mecha Arrow.
So he could Consume here again for 45, plus a 45 heal.
Oh,
it looks like he wanted to sync. I don't think the sync was on there.
Nah, it'd be a tough one. He's got Scatter as well. Maybe he was anticipating like a fort or something. I know Q does bring those rock mixes every now and then, so maybe he was anticipating that, but...
Yeah, and it looks like Q also has Consume.
There you go.
Probably a draw. It is turn 57, so unless Blaze has Boulder here...
Good move by Q there.
I think we saw Blaze use at least one Boulder earlier.
Yeah, in tower though.
Yeah.
57.
I guess Pebbles.
Yeah, it's Pebbles. He could definitely close it out, but it's going to be tight. He might flash that.
Yeah, that should be a draw.
Yeah, it looks to be. Unless they get a crazy armor hit, but... You've got Portal there as well to the left. Yep. Looks to be a draw. So that's then what? It's still 1-0 Q up, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's actually good to see Q run a book that isn't isn't cheese. I feel like he's a decent player when he actually tries and,
So,
and runs
Consume
something that
could win
is-
here. Let's get the math on that.
Hold on. Is that the third? Oh,
Oh, that
yeah, the
it
second
was
one.
not the last one. Yeah,
Mm,
Q getting
that was
very,
actually
very
so close.
yeah.
Damn. Actually, a really good set. I'm keen to see this. Have a quick look at JG for a second and Orb. Yeah, turn 19 pegs out. That's going to be a longer game, I reckon. Bit of delay going into this next game from Q and Blaze. They might be rebooking. Okay. Started.
Yeah, we have seen a few people predicting Q to run his rather famous or infamous cheese of Fisher Meteor Nova, but it looks like
Yeah.
we have not seen that in this set yet.
Well, I expect that's why Blaze brought the scatter, but it's a bit of a dead slot. I mean, it's a good spell scatter, but I mean, if they don't bring Forward or something to kind of warrant it, oh no. Yeah, he needed that knock. SB. He didn't get the blood bank, but still good damage on Blaziken there.
Yeah, and I think he's out of range of Consume too. Maybe just a mud. Oh, Javelin.
Yeah. Hmm. So it seems like they've changed, or he's at least changed his book a little bit there. With some wilds. Good. That's a fucking great shock bomb. Out of Q. Damn. He's got no flight though. He might have to tower or something here. I don't know. Unless he's got like an arrow. I think he had mech last game, didn't he? Oh yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah,
used to
I'm
knock
not
off
sure.
that, Go on, sorry.
No, I was saying I'm not sure that he has anything really to reach Blaze here without detowering. So Blaze just setting up pyramid there.
Yeah. Yeah, Luge. Probably a good move just to knock that. I mean, he needs to get rid of that blood bank as well, though, because that's an issue.
Well,
wow.
that was very interesting that it didn't break it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the health on that? Wasn't it 75 on the?
It is 75.
Is that a bug or is that? I think actually, I think he's got an old book. He's got shock bomb, fireball. He's probably got fire as well. Then maybe might be an old book. That means
Yeah,
Blaze
seeing
also
fire.
has. He's got two healing. He's got blood bank and monolith as well, which is
Yeah.
pretty dirty.
And he's just slowly chipping him, and he's gonna let
Yeah.
the pyramid do work.
If he's got that old book, then I mean it's one of those books that really runs out of steam unless he can close it out. Like you've got to really, by towering and not being able to get over to the right hand side a few turns ago, he's definitely lost a lot of momentum.
Yeah, I think Blaze probably had time to save his blood bank, maybe not stand in such a flashable position.
Yeah, probably yeah. That being said, he's got so much health on him as well.
And a bad gate position there, because unless Q didn't bring tree this game.
I think he's worried about maybe. I'm just trying to think, because I mean, he might be worried about like a ray or something, luge maybe.
Yeah. Scatter?
Yeah, scatter. Yeah, it's tough being at that health, eh? Almost need like a sink there.
Yeah, he needs a shock bomb sink here.
Ooh. Oh,
Doesn't
man.
get it.
Close though, eh?
And Scatter should close it out.
1-0. JG's also just taken a win over Warb.
I think that is 2-0 for JG.
Yep. And now 1-1 for Q and Blaze. Have a quick look at the bracket while I'm yeah, so it'll be JG versus or Caddy for the seed. I'm blown away that it's still round 1 for Q and Blaziken. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake there. No, God of Arc and JG haven't played yet. So they're on round 2 now. Okay, back into Q and Blaze. Pretty standard tree on turn 1.
Yeah, so switching to a probably standard book here again from Q.
Burns a BFTP there. Ah, fairy jump. Playing more passively. Blaziken trying to get some distance between him and Q. Maybe he's expecting that same book with the... Oh no. Both seem to be setting up maybe.
It looks like Q has gone back to his game 1 book, bringing Aura again, bringing pretty standard setup.
Yeah.
I think Blaze probably will still have Consume Soul, and he is running his Sands mix with Pyramid and Monolith.
Which is dangerous too, because I mean those pyramids can just get nasty if you don't leave them. Oh, sorry, if you don't like address them earlier.
Yep. He does have Aura though, so anytime Blaze places one of them, he has to wait for Aura to be on cooldown, otherwise it's gone. Although he does have Blood Bank, which heals it, so...
Does that heal the pyramid too?
Yes, the pyramid will heal itself as it does damage if you have to Blood Bank out.
Oh wow, I didn't actually know that. That's actually quite a good synergy. The issue as well though is if you have to burn an Aura every time they bring up the pyramid, you're just kind of losing Aura at that point as well. They can stack their prots. I guess if you have Consume, it's probably not as big as a deal, but...
Right. And the fact that he's got the Pyramid means he has Monolith as well. So if he's burning on Pyramid, that just means he can get Monolith out for free.
Yeah, the Blood Bank and Monolith is quite interesting. I can't say I've seen that a whole lot in low time. In the single book, that is, sorry. Ah, there you go.
Ooh, kills it with Whisper.
Yep.
I think Blaze could have upgraded it already, if I'm counting correctly, or maybe it would have been this turn.
It's a 5-turn cooldown on...
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting, interesting books here. It'll probably come down to how often Q can land. I didn't see the first game, but how often he can land those Whisper Bombs as well. If you're only hitting it half the time, it's, 20 odd damage. It's not great. On this map as well, it's quite large. You're going to have to really extend those shots.
Should be able to hit the Whisper here.
Curious to see who lands the. Oh, he's got Spear as well, stacking that. Okay. I feel like, yeah, Blaze has definitely got a more of a setup in these books. But like Q's is pretty. I don't know what else he's got, but I mean, Blaze has got Pyramid to kind of stack. He's got Spears to stack. He's got his BB. Needs Worm. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, a little mistake there from Blaze with positioning.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh. Q needs to tally out of this. I don't think Blaze has any, like, I don't know if he's got a Shock Bomb or a Mega Bolter to punish that, though. Yeah, he's getting out of there.
Now, he hasn't picked up his Spear yet.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So, unless he's leaving it there so he can get back-to-back Spears at a later time, I'm not sure why. And yeah, there we go.
That's why. I hit himself as well. with the Pyramid.
And he does not get that Pyramid out of Aura.
Yeah, that's a few misplay there by Blaziken. Yeah, don't know about that. He's gonna be stuck in that tree for 2 turns now.
I mean, call it a misplay. That looks like a bug because that Pyramid is nowhere near that Aura.
Yeah, it's 1 health. Is the I'm trying to remember, is the Aura hitbox a square?
I don't think so. I think it's more or less where you can see the visuals of it, but
I see.
Not 100% sure on that.
He's gone for it.
Probably has Consume here for big damage. Oh.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about that, because he's got Consume as well, doesn't he?
He doesn't, because he's shown Aura.
Oh, gotcha. No, you're right.
Yeah, and he may not be rushing the Consume because he really doesn't need it at 249.
I suppose you just trying to trap him in and then just build up the pyramid. Man, it's going to be tough though with those totems now coming out.
Yeah, he's really got to get that pyramid set up before the totems spawn around it so that the pyramid can keep itself safe by killing them.
It's also a tough spell to keep alive though. Like Wormy, at least you can kind of pivot around each turn. Pyramid, you've got to, obviously got that cooldown to move it.
Right, and he did lose his blood bank there with a mistaken micro.
Mm.
Yeah, Blaze just trying to clear out land. I think an open map does favor him somewhat if he can get that pyramid just consistently hitting Q.
Yeah. What's the range like on pyramid? Is that like a half map sort of reach, or is that less than that?
Between a third and half the map.
Okay. Oh. I don't know if Q has a lot he can do here, because I don't think he has much of a... he doesn't need to build anything up. He's got 150 prot and flood already.
Yeah. I'd like to see Blaze using some of these dead turns to just hit a hit a spear at one of the nearby totems just to keep
yeah.
charging it and to sort of create some space around himself where he knows he's not going to be totemed.
Yeah, he definitely needs to. If that's one of his weakened cons, he really needs to start. I think he's only thrown it once so far, and then they got Aurid.
Yeah, I think he's got two. One that landed to D-Flight, and then the more recent one.
Oh, because he threw one at the tree, didn't he, as well? When he was ported into Q's tree. Oh, sorry, no, I think it was his own tree actually. He threw it at the tree to kill it.
I must have missed that one. Either way, he at least has the G tower with Javelin now.
Yeah.
Although he did bring Pebbles, so.
Maybe you're right. Here, you just used his mech arrow, which was probably not ideal for the totem.
Aura was available though, so mistake there from Blaze.
Hmm.
It charges even with it being destroyed though, so that's a little bit extra.
I guess because if he loses the javelin, it's not the worst thing because at least he can stack up. You know, like he's got bank, he's got pyramid, he's got monolith. He can just clear land. Try to see what
maybe that was his plan to bait out the aura to break the javelin so he could get his monolith out or his pyramid out.
Yeah, it's again. Yeah, I think you're quite right there. It's a pretty tough one for Q because he's got to manage. I mean, he's got to prevent kind of all these things from happening. I'm just trying to see.
Should be able to sneak through that portal if he wants to.
He had MB and such, didn't he, in game 1 Q? To memory.
I think so.
Yeah, good Peb.
And Blaze hasn't shown Consume yet this game, but it looks like Q's respecting it and staying away as much as he can.
Yeah, curious to not see it on the because there was a turn there where he was next to him and Q had he had full prop plus the flight, which would have been quite good damage. So maybe just taking his time and would rather set up. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Worm more in this set, just because watching it with Septi and Harp earlier was, you can pretty much curb every totem around you with that mobility. And plus, I think Spork was saying as well a little while back that Worm, when it's also moving, it pauses the timer, which on LTS just gives you so much more. Again, there's a flexibility to actually do things without chewing through time.
I don't think that last javelin was far enough to charge it, but at least he does clear some space around himself.
I'd be curious to see what that jabs at actually, damage-wise. Oh, he got hit by that totem. It's tricky as well because the totem AoE for the last one, or maybe it's all three of them of the hits, is a little bit wider than the actual circle that it that it shows.
Right. And if he has Consume, well, he doesn't have a way to get to him now, but now that he's not at full health, we might see it.
Yeah, I think Q probably needs to push here a little bit. And he's also away from the with the portal there. He's out of the pyramid range as well. Yeah, Whisper. Now he does have Mech Arrow as well. Probably won't see it here though.
Yeah, I think he's stuck in that tree.
Yeah, just prots back up. He does need to push that lead a little bit though. I mean, he's used one Mega Bolter. He's done some good damage, but I mean, he can't be too complacent with the bank and monolith available as well. Yeah.
And Pyramid dies to the Arma.
Hmm. He could chuck a monolith over the portal, right?
No. Oh,
He can't.
you mean could he place one to block the portal? Yes, he could.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
And now we'll see if he has Consume. Because this would be a very big heal.
He definitely needs it. Maybe not. It could be a nasty mech arrow through the hole.
Yeah. We did see Deluge as well, didn't we? Or was that the previous game where he was running the Oa Rush book? It's all melding together.
Yeah, I can't remember actually. Okay. Not a great boulder.
No. Blaze
Does it reheal
loses.
quite a bit?
Yeah, Blaze loses his blood bank to his own pyramid there.
He's chewing through. I mean, he's got he's got mud as well, so he may even have a mega boulder that he's saving. Considering we haven't seen Consume yet, maybe he's got some different spells.
And pyramid should be off cooldown.
Yep. And he's also got that spear. I mean, he's got so many spells. Blaze. I think long term, I think Blazer can even stall this out a bit further than he's going to be. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a mistake though, because look at that Arma to the bottom left of it. It should reach. Yeah.
That's going to hit. The tricky thing as well is that the pyramid's going to also hit the totems, not Q. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, the misplay there. Block as well. That might be game.
Yep, he might be able to stall it out. He only has 9 more turns he needs to survive.
Oh wow, I can't believe how many turns we're in as well.
That should be a Whisper Bomb for the win.
Ooh, I think that's game. Yep. GG's. That was well played by both of them, actually. Yeah, that was a crazy round one. Went for like an hour. Alright, got
Harp and Septi are replaying their game.
Yeah, should we maybe jump into that one?
Yeah.
Looks like there are a few turns in as well. Oh, this looks to be almost over. Oh, there you go. Yep, Harp wins. Alrighty, God of Arc then it is. And JG. Let's have a look.
God of Arc with a pretty big lead.
Yeah.
And the winner of this set will qualify.
Yeah, because JG hasn't. Yeah, he's been trying to qualify as well. Yeah, I played God of Arc in my I think Qualifier 1, and I think he did pretty well to memory. He took a game off of me for sure. But JG's also, I mean, he's a good player. Man, he's got to move out of these armors though.
Yeah. Well, we know that God doesn't have Consume here because we see 2 ores on the map.
Yeah.
Unless someone brought Death Bomb or Pit. It looks like God of Arc doesn't have much to go down there and chase, especially now that Flight's on cooldown.
Mm. Yeah, 85 prod as well. Ah, there you go. Good mech arrow. Yeah, well played. Yeah, man, he's getting close to those armors though. They're just so punishing.
Yep. Should be able to aura here and pretty much block off any escape for JG. No, just choosing to heal.
He's gonna start working through those prods, otherwise he's just gonna be. It's gonna take him ages.
Yeah, when he flew out so aggressively there, I thought maybe he had a gravity pulse and he was going to sink JG.
Yeah,
But
would have been. I mean, would have been a killer move.
still could right here.
He's gonna chase him through. Ah, it's mud. Oh, that's a. I mean, these armors are on both ends of the portal, though. Gotta be careful. Don't know if that bank's gonna survive if you can kind of rest it on the ledge there without drowning it.
It looks really, really close. I don't think so.
Unless he just jumps it through the portal and then just lets it die to aura. Takes the health.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, with that move. No, God of Arc could still be within armor range. It's always very difficult to tell because, like you said, it does expand and then deal
Yeah.
damage.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yep. Yeah, you gotta respect those armors, man. They just do so much more damage than you think. He's got a good lead still, though. I mean, 250. It's a shame he lost the bank and everything else, but again, these armors are spawning into just the nastiest spots. Ah, don't love that. Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's just a
Getting
question.
here.
Does God of Arc have something to knock JG into that armor?
Because it's gonna prod and hit both of them if he can.
Yep.
He's gonna be. I mean, surely he's gonna be detowered here, no? Oh no, one. Damn. Ah, yeah, jeez.
This could be if he has spear or clock. That should be JG dead on his own turn.
Man.
But either he doesn't or he didn't realize that the deflight and then the armor would hit and probably kill.
I think that's game. Yeah. Oh no, the aura went. Shit. Is that the set? I think it
I'm
is.
not sure.
JG. It's a god. Yeah, god. Oh yeah. So. Oh yeah, 1-0. There you go. Thanks, Ink. keeping track. Appreciate it.
Did you say 1-0 or 1-all?
1-0 right now. So God of Arc took the first one, and then JG took the second there. So 1-0.
Nice.
Right, they're back into it. So you might need to make a cup of tea here, boys. In the background, Q's taking a game over Bop. Is that Cherim? I forget. Oh, Zimmy, that's it. Sorry, dude. That's lost on me. Okay, got a Vark with the shock bomb. So we're going to see Q versus Harp as well, it looks to be. Yep. Yeah, God of Ark's playing pretty aggressively here. I don't know if he's got some sort of rush book here. Oh, he's going to get flashed.
Yeah, I would say that God of Arc isn't really a rush player, but he's definitely on the more aggressive side. I think that's flashable again. JG did not feeling it though.
Yeah, it definitely was if he was quick enough. I mean, Luge, it's gonna tie it up pretty much with BB out as well. I think in this set you've got to mix your book up though. I mean, throwing in a rush book on one of the games just to kind of miss the BFTP. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, does JG have BFTP to get out of this? Oh, arrow. Nice.
And he's gateless, so
yep.
He's got to hide now, probably underneath that tree.
I mean, yeah, because he's got arrows on either side as well. He could arrow that again.
Yeah,
that could be
well,
game,
he's shown
actually.
blast from the past. Yeah, that is game.
Yeah, there you go. So we had that anyway. Silly boy. Yep. GG's.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, I was going to say they both brought a pretty aggressive book there. Now Harp's in game with, in lobby with Q. Jump into that one. That'll be a good watch. Yeah, I think, I don't know if Q brought the book, but somebody uploaded a book for Q. No, he didn't bring it. Okay. You might see Mail or Sans here.
Yeah, Mail not quite up yet, but this does look like a rush book.
Mm. Yeah, so Harp's preempting it.
I wonder if we'll see Fire Arrow here. Might save those for later.
Yeah, so
Water Ball.
Mail then. Yeah. I've got a book that's similar to this, but I mean, it's quite tricky because if you give him too much room, like he's giving Harp now, he may only have Water Ball and like an Aura or something to kind of punish. Like even then, that's not going to do a whole lot. Oh, this is the semi-finals, by the way. So both of these guys are qualified, to my understanding. Just to specify that.
And this is a best of one, so whoever takes this game will win it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Harpo content to just create distance and get that prod up.
So yeah, so he's got Sans and Mail. So probably has a what's it called? Yeah, Burning Sand, sorry. Which should reach here as well. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Harp's been running generic, I think, this whole tourney so far, but I mean, he's no slouch.
Right.
I think Q, mate, he needs something else to kind of push this. Like a minion or... You can keep lobbing water balls, just nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the armor cooks up, and if that displaces Harp. But if not, I reckon Harp is just going to get to 150 prot and then chip away at Q.
I think Harp as well, because he's been playing the same book. He probably has a decent grasp on how to navigate the armor. So I think you're quite right. I think even though, oh no, what's this?
Is this going to be a?
See if he can. Yeah, he should be fine here.
A little bit of a mistake from Harp.
Yeah.
He could have had the sync with just a regular flash.
Yep. Maybe he was worried about the totem. Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, probably a clock here again, maybe.
Yeah, or a mud since he's in that.
Yeah. Yeah, mud would have been. I mean, that honestly worked better for him.
Yep, he is on 2 prot, BFTP, D flights, and sinks. Q failing his micro though.
Goes for the sands. I mean, yeah, look, Harp's got a pretty big lead here. I think Q needed to have... He pushed down probably, I guess, without really thinking too much. Got punished pretty hard for it. Maybe a tower. Monster prop.
And this should be flashable as well for Harp. Q
Yep.
in a rather difficult spot.
Just pebbles.
Yeah, just trades the tempo off.
Yep. I mean, it's going to be hard for Q to answer. I don't know necessarily what... Usually in a book like this, you've got, you know, I mean, a Mega Bolter or something to kind of hit some damage in, but I mean... Oh yeah, he's just getting clocked a bit.
Yep. Very good clock there from
Yeah.
Harp.
He's 3 clocks in as well, so I mean he's only got 1 left, but I don't think it's going to be an issue for him.
Yep, he's got the Pebble here. I don't think Q can punish wherever he positions.
Q needs a double flash. A double flash sync.
I think that flash is possible, and that's what Q has to go for.
Jeez. Yeah, it looks doable. Nah, Telly's out. Half's probably got an aura though, I imagine. He's got Gen.
Yeah, I'm sure that Q only has that 1 tower, so aura would definitely be strong there.
You might just go through and Pebble though. Yeah, I was gonna say he needs to do a D flight here. Gets the pixel wrong though. In the meantime, JG, I don't think Cadius is playing. It looks like Cadius isn't playing the seeding round, so JG is going through to the finals. Doesn't look
Does Q have Frost Arrow here?
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
He's actually not. If he's got shrooms as well, he's actually not far behind. It's definitely salvageable, especially I think just for this map as well. The floating tower books are generally quite good.
Right. And Harp just may not have aura.
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, getting bank out's a good move with the armor. Sands.
Good portal grab there by Harp. Gets the
He's a-
gets the tick.
He needs to tally out. I mean, he's got the blood bank up still, Q. So I mean, he needs to kind of just get some distance and heal up, really.
Yeah. Might see Pebbles here just to open up land. Oh, he
Oh, he
does
does.
have a
Yeah, righto. Saving it. Should maybe go down in tower. I mean, yeah, not bad. I mean, he had that bank up. The thing is, he's got that totem next to him, though. He's kind of just
Right.
forgot about that. He needed to drop down so he could get out of it. Maybe a Ray again. I think that's up, isn't it?
possibly.
Looked like he went to trap it. Maybe just a straight pep down here. Yeah, not a great spot for Q. He can't tell you. I guess he could tell you right, but I think with Harp's prod as well, he's just going to be back on him in a second.
Yeah.
I mean, that being
Pebbles
said,
will not detower here. But
He does tell
I'm
you
expecting
right.
to see it.
If he does tell you right though, he's actually got those the totems protecting him from the top, so Harp won't be able to necessarily punish
Right.
immediately. This is pretty similar to my book actually. I actually really like the spell interacting with floating tower. He's gonna get deflighted here. Flashable.
Yeah. Or a Frost Arrow.
Yeah, Frost Arrow or... I mean, shit, he's low health. Not a bad sync, to be honest. Because Harp has to hide here anyway, so he can tell you right. Yeah, he's gonna put him back on the defense.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is that blood bank just healing so much from the Arma and from the damage that he's been doing. Harp does have his own blood bank out now, though.
Because when you see those armors stacked together, that's when you see quite a bit of health regen.
Right.
Actually, a good comeback from Q. I mean, he was down to what, like 30 health before, wasn't he?
Yeah. 34 at his lowest.
Yeah, well. And bank back out. I mean, he could luge as well between the land there. Oh, good Ray.
And gets the sync. Beautiful.
That's punishing, yep. Yeah, Auras, yeah. I don't think he can fit down there either, can he? But even then, I mean, he can't really drop down because he's got those totems there.
Yeah.
Dangerous looking map. Oh no.
And he Qs on the totem.
Yeah, I think he meant to tower there to fly up. And that's gonna hurt. And he could probably finish this half. Yeah. Nice MB. Well played.
Alright, so it'll be Harp in the final against JG Salem.
Yeah, Q did really well there though. He's shown a few books that aren't his usual, you know, usual go-tos. Welcome back, Harp.
Just want to say that's why they call me Mega Boulder Harpo. Thank you.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough. It was a good Volta. It was a good Volta. I thought he had you for a second there. You were when he got the collision course up, you're looking a little bit shaky, but brought it back with the
I'm just
with
gonna
the Ray.
turn it around, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that when he was at 34 health and had just gated and his tower's on cooldown, you can just aura him there.
If I didn't just like tele over to him or what?
No, that you can aura him.
Oh, I could have. I have to go back to the game. Remember, I am gonna play Q again. Wish me luck.
Well, so someone needs to tell him that it's best of one.
Yeah, is it? Oh, you left, did he? Hold on, I'll message him now. You're in finals against JG. Okay, I think he's Yeah, where is JG though? Oh, no, he's in the lobby. Yeah, cool. Fine. Cool. Alrighty. I mean, this will be a good game. I mean, JG's, I think, always plays quite well in tournaments in the past. Harp's probably, you know, semi-retired, but still Harp, so I think this will be a good game.
Straight into it.
I anticipate Harp will bring the same book.
I think JG has flight prots we could pretty easily set up here. Off for tower instead.
Expecting Harp to throw his blood bank down here. Yeah.
I don't think that quite reaches. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big tempo there for JG.
Well, that's, yeah, there you go, my ball Harp. Ooh, maybe he was going for an arrow there, not sure.
Yep, that was a comeback arrow that just didn't quite reach.
Yeah. Might have been another BFTP now to punish this. He's probably gonna, yeah, either prod or kill that blood bank.
Yep.
Maybe he's expecting the arrow though. Oh, Luge.
Misses it though.
Yeah, not great placement there. Yeah, knocks off the blood bank. Frost arrow, actually. Yeah, nice. Yeah, he had Frost arrow, sorry, against yeah, God of Arc, didn't he? Yeah, that rings a bell. So it might be the same book that he brought before. Oh no. Not too sure what happened there. Harp just
Should be a shock bomb sync here.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah.
Not too sure what happened to Harp before. See if he tellies in. Has he DC'd or what? Fucking mouse batteries fell out.
Okay, so I just tried to message him and it says he is offline, so it looks like a crash or a disconnect.
Yeah, righto. Ink 20 lead, bro. What do we do? Telly didn't now. I mean, he didn't even move on his turn though. It looks like it was, again, a DC of sorts.
Right.
I mean, that's an arrow finish. No.
Yeah, JG offering up the draw.
Yeah. Unless Harp's just good for it, man. Oh, look, it's a seeding round. It's not the, you know, not the end of the world, this one, but...
Right.
No, yeah, it takes
Okay,
it.
so it does accept the draw.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty clear DC. Especially if you messaged him as well and it said offline, then I think that's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like they're running it back. Cool. And they were saying winner potentially faces off against DX on round 1.
I don't think that's quite correct because I think
Yeah.
DX did DX win his qualifier or actually I don't think he did. No, because I think Machine won Q1.
No, I took Q1. The Machine was he Q? No, it wasn't Bill. Ah, man. Brutal. To be fair, I think look, it's going to be pretty stacked either way. I don't think you're going to get away with an easy game.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's throwing this match just to get an easier bracket. I don't think there's going to be an easy bracket.
Yeah, so yeah, they're saying I was Q1, Bill Q2, Spork Q3. I mean, yeah, either way. I mean, look, everyone's pretty stacked. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be choosing the lesser of two evils.
Yeah. Neff saying that
Alrighty.
Spork is easy mode.
So true. Oh, hold on, dude. I see a level 3. JG's with the Nova. I'd rather force play Spork than DX. Nah, I hate going against Spork, man. Spork and Cryo.
So the fact that JG gated out there probably doesn't have Flash just because he's bringing Nova. So a little light on some of the more usual spells. That
Yeah, Nova's an interesting one though on Grassy. I think it's very can be very hit or miss, especially if you've got they've got flight and enough time to move away.
right. You pretty much have to time it to when they don't have flight or gate.
Yeah. That being said, the totems can get you in a pretty difficult spot sometimes, so maybe wait for that later game. He might just be honestly sitting in towers and blasting area all game though, looking at this. Ink, if there's a draw on a game, there's no rules against bringing different books, yeah? You can change between, that's fine?
Correct. There's nothing stopping people from changing books.
Yeah.
And in between games doesn't matter.
Yeah. It looks like, GAG may just be belting, belting aerials and such to chip away. See, there's a Ray here as well. He's probably got a dark matter bomb as well. Then I'm just looking at the Nova book to see what would make up 6.
Yep.
Like Pulse, yeah, Collision Course. Shooting Stars is very hit or miss. Might be like a Fusion and a Macaire mix instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I would bring Shooting Stars because on a 10-second map you can't choose the direction that it comes from.
Yeah. I've got it in one of my books and it's very unpredictable because I think people do obviously they know that it's not directional, so it's less reliable. But when it does hit, it is quite frustrating on the sides of Grassy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, it's like you'd rather bring a Fusion or Macaire or DMV or something else.
Right. Yeah, I feel like if you're bringing a Nova mix, then you're definitely gonna have Gravity Pulse, and if you're bringing Gravity Pulse, you might as well bring DMV.
Yeah, and then so he's got Macaire. I mean, he may actually not have it. So if you've got Macaire, so he's got Fusion, Collision Course. Oh no, he can still have it. Then Gravity Pulse and DMB. Yeah, it's probably it.
Oh, he does have Arc Bomb.
Yeah, there you go. This could be a good book actually. I haven't seen a Nova yet in this series, so
And we know that Consume is pretty popular with gravity mixes.
yep. But that, yeah, I really like Collision Course on this map though.
Mhm.
Because unless he doesn't really have a place to side hide. If he burns a tree, he's gonna maybe go goes for damage, but doesn't land the Mega Bolter.
And that should be an
Easy
arc
flash.
bomb
Oh yeah, through Aura as
through
well
the aura.
potentially.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that
Looks
that collision
yep.
course should stay on.
Yeah.
So
Good bomb there.
Harp has to gate with cover. Yeah.
I mean, he's got Totem on the right side, and then his left side is pretty dire. That's a good spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So DMB should fit in there now.
Yep.
Oh, can you get the micro?
Launch it. Go. Might be towers up here. No problem. He should have went for the DMB. Would have been nasty. And that
Yeah.
spot as well. He wouldn't have been able to jump out.
Yeah. So he would have been forced to tower just to
Just to tank
survive it. Yeah.
And then you just throw a second one, and it's it's brutal.
Exactly.
There you go. I mean, he plays it safe with the Mechare and the and the prop. There you go. Maybe DMB here. Maybe not. Oh, Luge, there you go.
I mean, I think he could have fit Deluge in there right after Harp gated.
Yeah. Maybe just wanted the mobility of the Mechare though.
Yeah. Should be an arc bomb here to get the deflight while freeing
Yep.
himself.
Didn't quite get the placement, but still works.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was intentional to create a little bit of a wall between himself and Harp.
Yeah, I see. Blocks the second. I mean, looks like a mud ball anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, he does have Clock Tower as well, though.
Oh yeah, BFTP out. There you go. He's in a weird spot though. If he doesn't have the Mechare up, then yeah, just
Yeah, ends
down.
up Clock Towering anyhow.
Yeah, kind of burned a BFTP. Haven't seen Consume yet, but I'd anticipate it given the book so far. Yeah, good mech arrow. It's definitely a book he can kind of just sit from a distance and chip away at Harp. Might see a TP. Yep.
He does have Flight up, so Nova I don't think works here. He does
Ooh.
go for it, but yeah, barely any damage, and Harp should just fly away.
Well, the thing is, though, he's also got spells to hit. Well, maybe he doesn't have flight. Good sink here. Oh, it's a little bit lucky. Probably see a Mechare out of JG soon to reposition to punish this.
Yep.
And he's testing this Nova, eh? Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah, definitely needs to Mac Air here in case. A little greedy from Harp not to try to go through.
yeah, I thought his flight would have been up by then, but possibly not. But even then, even if he flies away, if he goes up high, JG's got, he's got arrows, he's got luge. Yeah, this looks to be game soon. Oh, so he doesn't have consume aura. There you go.
Yep. So he should jump through here and
Yeah.
probably tower.
Yeah, it's definitely a good anti-gen book though. That JG's brought.
Mhm. Really tough to approach with
Yeah,
all the armors.
he's probably got a Ray up as well soon to knock out JG. Just prots. Yeah, not much of the map though. For turn 24, it's it's looking pretty pretty lean.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't really land a pebble here either. He's gonna try. No. It's probably too hard to land a grav on this one. I was gonna maybe go shoot up, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah,
could be big. Oh, it's gonna
yeah,
be tight
that
though.
should be.
Oh, bummer.
And that is, he's in the armor too.
Yeah,
So
maybe drain. Oh, clocks him. Good knock.
yeah, that was huge.
Yeah,
And JG was there. He just hesitated a little bit about his positioning on the portal.
I mean, he can punish here with a ray, get him under 100. He's got mega boulders.
Yeah, that ray could also knock him into the armor if it's
Yep.
very precise. Well, looks like that's what he was going for. He
Gets
does
it too.
get partial.
Yeah. Wow. What a comeback.
Yeah.
Mega boulder hop. Finish it now, dude. Go through the portal. Dude, he should definitely mega boulder here. It'd be sick. There we go. Looks good. Oh, unlucky with the expansion there, but good boulder though. I mean, there's so many armors there as well. I just let him go for a turn. He has to get out of that tower anyway.
Exactly. When the situation's like that, you can just prod up.
Yep, prod up. Man, Harp really brought this back.
Yep. And now we see the weakness of these Mac Air books because you can't just fly over on your turn and get a pulse sync. You have
Well,
to.
that's why.
Sorry,
That's
go
why I
ahead.
quite like the floating tower instead, just because you can get immediately out of the armors. But
Mhm.
yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, he's gonna get stripped away by this, totem.
Yeah, but both defensively and offensively, because he may have been able to flight over. I think it was probably a little far, but being able to, in the same time, flight up, same turn, flight up, and then get the gravity pulse sync versus having to have Mac Air already up in order to chase.
I'm surprised I didn't see the Mega Boulder through the hole there. Slim Bill would have landed those all day.
Well, I think he's out.
Is he out?
I thought he
I
missed
thought
one
I-
earlier, but maybe that was the previous game.
I don't know. You might be right, actually. Oh, I thought he still had one. I thought the first one was the D tower on Macau there. Maybe I'm wrong.
When JG was top left of the map, I thought he threw one.
Wow, look at that spawn as well for the totem. Yeah, this is where you're gonna see that book really just get punished. He needs a good like sync or something here. Nah.
Yeah, I think he spent too much time trying to jump there when he could have gotten a gravity pulse off.
Yeah, and clock wins here. Yep. Wow, I called GG before. I was dead wrong. What a comeback. Yeah, JG was talking about grab pulsing now. Should we bring him in for a quick post-game discussion?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I think Ink's checking now. Yeah, it was a good game, man. I mean, both great players.
Yeah, I was in the same position as JG. just a week ago, where qualified second, and by that point you're just happy you're qualified.
Yeah. I think people they really they relax quite a bit after they qualify, and the rest is just obviously for a good game.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Welcome
Hey,
in
well-
Harp and JG. GG's, and congrats on qualifying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I don't know, Day, you wanted some... Do you have any questions, Nibbles?
Oh,
Or
I mean, you
should
guys
I?
both played really well. I was I called an early GG when I saw the Nova out, and Harp just sat right under it. But I was dead wrong. Well played to both you guys. I mean, that was a sick comeback.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit RNG with the Supernova. That probably should have killed me. I didn't even see Supernova. I guess I wasn't. Normally, I pay attention to level 3s. I always I'm disciplined about that, but I wasn't. And yeah, I got lucky with the comeback. I thought he didn't have any anti-side hide besides the mech arrow and maybe the side shooting stars thing. But yeah, I was wrong. I forgot how I made the comeback. I really don't know. I'm kind of in the moment.
Yeah, I
But-
was under the portal on the left side when I queued. I was looking to grab pulse from under it, and I just wasn't able to get it off.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We were expecting that to be game.
But
Yeah, that was the game changer, y'all.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the game. Well played
Yeah,
to Harp. It was wasn't able to close it out, but that was Slim Bill's book, believe it or not.
It's a very powerful book, honestly. It's you have a lot of topside control, deluge, Tog arrow, and then you push the people to the side. Well, they can't really go to the side, honestly. It's a non-factor, and so you try to use the platelist to have superior top control. I get it, yeah. And I was trying to dig a pebble hole. Didn't work out too well, but kind of to create a little center area just to block out some of the aerials, but that
Yeah, so JG, I noticed that, of course, there was that queue that really took a lot of the wind out of your sails. Do you think that these Nova mixes and Cosmos mixes in general suffer a little bit if you don't bring flight and you rely too much on Mac Air?
Yeah, and it depends on map gen, but I definitely felt that not having flight, having a reduction in mobility, hurt me, especially whenever they're able to get footing with a double prot on flight. Then it's like, man, what do I do? They need to either position poorly so that I can sink them, or I have to out DPS, and it's just dependent on my HP. I brought DMB, but I didn't really get much use out of it. There were a couple opportunities that I could have used it. I just haven't played in a minute, so I wasn't super confident with my lobs.
Yeah, I think Day and I were both calling for it after you sunk Harp, and then he still had collision course on him, so it dug down to him, and you could have dropped a DMB on him in his little hole.
Yeah, he was far on the right though, and I was far on the left, so it would have required me to do a little traversing, and I'm just not crisp, I'm prone to queuing.
It looks like you just couldn't get over the hill enough to get a clear shot.
Oh,
on it,
that's
which
right.
is,
Yeah, I couldn't get
fair
over
enough.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like
I
as well.
guess
Yeah,
you can always bait out you can prot shield and then I can sky ray it, and you still keep the Mac air. So kind of there's a little bit of a trade off for me, and I can't fully cut through the Mac air to stop your mobility.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And it looked
I
like-
feel like I did a poor job of protecting the tower. But honestly, I mean, if I play it right, I feel like the lines were correct to an extent.
100%.
but past that, it was kind of just a fun book to try out. I think in the tournament, past qualifiers, I'll probably stick to generic. I've been seeing a lot of the Mac Air books, so maybe that's meta. I'm not super convinced yet. I still think that on grassy generic reigns supreme, especially if you can get your portals off. I don't know though. Could be
Yeah,
wrong.
that's fair. No, that's. I mean, I think you're seeing a mix of both of those in this tournament. But I mean, we're seeing a pretty diverse. Like you're seeing variations of those books quite a bit though as well. Like you see Sands, you see some Wilds, which is quite interesting. But yeah.
Oh, Peg is super good. It's really annoying when they get a. I know that with the totem Arma, it's hard to keep them alive, but especially early game, um, Machine was running like a Peg DK mix, and with 10 seconds, you kind of have enough time to micro the DK. So I thought that was a really strong book, but maybe more viable if it was like 15 seconds. I still think 10 is kind of low, but certainly Pegasus would be a good choice to bring into it. I think Consume Soul's good if you're up against Flight Prot. It's annoying, if anything.
Can I ask you guys as
Definitely.
well how you're feeling? I mean, obviously, look, it's grassy, but I mean, the totem adds quite a different aspect to it. I mean, in terms of your regular approach, just how you're changing that. What are you guys seeing? What are you guys thinking?
I'm, like I trust my intuition a lot. Of like, I just have experience, and so I just intuitively know certain lines. Maybe not this game, but I'm probably gonna stick with some tried and true spells. But maybe it feels like Flightless struggles with mobility. That if you don't close it or get a significant advantage early game, then it can
Hmm.
maybe be hard to navigate around the totems. But yeah, Consume Soul is good, like JG Salem said. Um, it seems like Portal's pretty good, but I felt like it was a dead slot against certain opponents. Um, if if you're, I don't know, I'll see. I haven't made like my mind up on the game. I'm still kind of rusty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Totem's nice in that you can kind of play around it if you're down and then you're trying to bait them in and then you can trap them and then use the totem to swing the game. I played God of Arc and he almost took me out of the tournament, but I was able on game two to use the Arma against him.
Yeah.
So I like it. I think it adds a different element to it. I'm surprised that this tournament is grassy, though. I know there's been a lot of grassy hate lately, so I mean, I like it, but
I think Spork discovered this set a while ago, like Sevens Totem. And I guess because like tens and sevens kind of gets like for 10G or 7G, it gets boring after a while of like, okay, there's a lot of side hiding and portal play. But Totem is still on grassy, but it kind of forces you out of your shell. It's like, okay, side hiding isn't as viable. You have to have some type of map control, and it creates a lot more interesting books.
Yeah.
We have seen
Uh,
plenty of draws though in this tournament where people have managed to side hide or just difficulty closing because you try to approach and there are three max totem armors in the way, and you know that you can't fly into them or you're going to lose. And we see a lot of that with chasing not really being as easy because of the totems.
well,
Hmm.
we saw that as well. Just that game, JG had the Macaire left side on top of Harp, who had Tower and Prot. And he just couldn't get a good pebble on him because there was two armors pretty much in
that's
line.
true. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
definitely true.
Yeah, I kept thinking like, okay, I'm gonna lose any turn now. He's gonna pebble down. Like, I'm on the ropes, and then yeah, I got a little lucky, but lucky yes and no, but yeah.
Honestly, I probably could have tanked the. I mean, the HP deficit was such that I might have been able to tank the Arma, but the Arma is so powerful. If you get like two of them overlapping, you can lose like half your health.
Yeah, it's brutal. And
But
I
yeah,
don't know how
well,
much damage it exactly does, so it's like, oh, is it worth risking it? Can it do like 100 damage or so?
125.
125. Yeah.
Jeez.
Just like
Yeah,
Old
so-
Void, which I think both of you weren't around for, if I remember correctly.
No.
That spell was something. It was basically point and click. It works like Aura. Has I think a 8-turn cooldown, and it starts out at 25 damage, expands to 125. Yeah. Totally fair and balanced.
That's
That's why it was
insane.
removed. It was mainly removed because of imbalance in low time standard, actually. Even though high time standard it saw more prominent use, but one player discovered a book that was very broken with it, so yeah, got removed based on that. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any more questions for us while we're here, or shall I?
When's the next
Wrap up.
bracket?
That was actually what I was about to announce after the interview was over. Well, okay then. I guess I'll transition then, somewhat. Once again, congratulations, JG Salem, Harpo, and also congratulations to Q and Cadis for being the other two qualified from Qualifier 4. I will put in the announcements in the tournaments momentarily. I was typing it up as we were doing the interview. Our qualifier, all our 4 qualifiers have finished and wrapped up, so we are set on the top 16. Of course, from qualifier 1, we got Day, Oa, Nev, and Machine. Qualifier 2, we got Slim Bill, Nibbles, DX, and Schmitty. Qualifier 3 was Spork, Pros, Pimps, and Ron. And qualifier 4, of course, was Harp, JG Salem, Cadis, and Q. All 16 of those players have qualified in those respective qualifiers. And our group draw will be taking place Saturday night. Time still to be decided. I have a lot going on Saturday, so it will be on the later side, unfortunately, most likely. But there will be a deadline of about it will be about 1 week, so you'll have 1 week. The deadline will be Saturday 11:59 p.m. Eastern. That is Saturday the 20th. Of course, each group will have 1 player who won a qualifier, 1 player who was a runner-up, and 2 players who were semi-finalists. And if any of the top 16 players would like to opt out of participation for any reason, they will have to let me know in the next 24 hours. Otherwise, I will assume an opt-in. Of course, replacements will be invited based on a qualifier performance points calculation system similar to that of S20, if you guys remember that, but hopefully we won't have to resort to that. So, yeah, once again, we will have the group draw coming Saturday night. Once again, time to be decided. And after that, the bracket will go up. So you guys can all look forward to it. I will most likely broadcast it unless something, like I said, something comes up and I just have to do it on the fly. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. Yeah, once again, thank you to thank you Harp and JG Salem for the spec, I guess, and thank you to Day and Nibbles for commentating. Let me double check the elements commands. Oh well, I have Salem's socials here too, so I guess I'll keep that in. No, the one I wanted to find is if Day gave me his at any point. I don't know.
No,
if
I
he
don't have
has.
any socials. I just,
no
you
Twitch,
just,
nothing.
no,
Okay, gotcha.
I got nothing. It's alright. Cheers though.
All right, cheers. So yeah, I'll just do this and then if you want to follow JG Salem, he does have a YouTube channel where I think he's sometimes even commentated games, tournament matches solo. If we haven't had a broadcast, you can follow him at that link. And if you'd like to follow, excuse me, if you'd like to follow myself, the host of the restream, you can follow me at those Twitch, YouTube links. Tag is Ink7. All right. On that note, yeah, we will have the bracket going. Well, I don't want to say bracket. It's more like a group draw that is a double elimination bracket. So yeah, you guys can all look forward to that tomorrow night. Once again, it will be on the later side, definitely at least past 7 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, see you all then, and have a good night. Thank you all for watching, and take care.
GG's.
Enjoy.
Good night.
All right.